What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video. Today, we're going to be talking about the brand new Raditz missions and generally the issues with them, as well as, I guess, if they're worth even doing. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, guys, so if you actually go to the missions right now, the event missions, it's clear that they're trying to work on finding a fine line between too much to do and not enough to do for event missions. You know, obviously the PvP event was very, very easy to complete. The dreaded Ginyu Force one was pretty easy to complete. The Frieza one took a while. It took a few days, but it still was very easy to complete. But then we're going into this Raditz event and the brand new difficulties and everything, and they are ridiculous to say the least, okay? So if you go through these, first off, you're going to see, you know, clear Raditz attacks, EX, hard, whatever levels, like each of them 10 times. Whatever, that's fine, okay? You do 1 through 6, 10 times a piece. I believe that's all you need to do. You might have to do it like 20 times or something like that, in which case it's going to take you a while, but it's doable. It's not that huge of a thing to do. It's definitely not something ridiculous, okay? Battle 30 times, battle 50 times, battle 100 times with character purple element. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. You can do these. It's going to take you a few days again, but it's not going to be that big of an issue to do. Battle 50 times with a Saiyan character. Battle 50 times with a hybrid Saiyan character. Again, very easy missions. Extreme rarity, hero rarity. Might take you, again, a little while to accomplish all of these, but they're very doable. They all have that in common. Now, you're scrolling down, and all of this looks like it's pretty easy. All of this looks like, you know, not too difficult, not too crazy. Then you see, get 200 Rising Soul 3 greens, and that's a little bit much. That's quite a bit. So that might take you a while. That might take you a few days to get just 200 Rising Soul 3 greens out of specifically these missions, out of specifically, you know, the EX 5s and 6s, I believe, are the ones that drop the level 3 green Rising Souls. I mean, I think that's it. Then you get... These are the ridiculous ones, okay? These are the ones where I'm like, hey, this is a bit much, Bamco. Could you please turn it down just a little bit? Just take the notch. It's up at 11 right now, okay? You just like that. Just like that. That's all you gotta do, Bandai. That's all. That is it. That's the only thing you need to do to fix this. You turn it down maybe to 25. Maybe to half what it is right now. And you feel great, okay? These are, for those of you that don't know, equipments, okay? The no and leave my dad alone, you know, those are equipments. 50 golds of each. One of them's only available in EX5, one of them's only available in EX6. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. So, this is going to take you a very long time to do. It's going to take you a long, long time. Unless, guys... Unless you went on over to the summon panel and you were like, I just want to throw my wallet at my iPad or my phone right now, okay? And you just threw it at your phone over and over again until you got all the purples, the Turles and the Goku, the purples that just came out, the sparking purples that just came out with the Legends Rising banner. They're actually really good because the EXs are green. So... that's therein lies the issue, guys, because I'm actually trying to knock out I'm trying to knock out all of these EXs, but they're taking some time, and I'm actually not having the easiest time even beating the 4th one at this point. I've lost to it twice now, actually. I don't have the best team for it at this point, but I haven't gotten Goku and I haven't gotten Turles yet, so I do think that there's something to be said for this game definitely skewing towards pay to win, but it's not really pay to win at the same time because this is sort of story mode event content and it's not PvP, which is the real end game of this game. So I have to say that it's not really pay to win, but at the same time it's pay to properly complete the events and get free chrono crystals or get lucky to finally like complete these events and missions and get the chrono crystals for them. So either way, I mean, I don't like the sort of third levels of all of these ridiculous ones, like the gold equipments. Like, I think that they'd be fine just on the second level ones, and then maybe adding another level to the level 2 and level 3 Rising Soul get missions. I think that would be fine. I've got no issues with that. But the level 3 ones are a little ridiculous, I think, in my opinion. You know, we'll have to see how crazy the gains are from, you know, other people when they actually do give me some gameplay from the EX6 and the EX5, but I know that the drop rate isn't great on EX6 and EX5, and it already takes you probably about 5 to 7 minutes to actually knock out that stage. Now, how will this be alleviated? You're probably asking. Well, if they just have this epiphany and become just the most generous company on the planet and just give us like 1,000,000 Chrono Crystals apiece, hey, I mean, I would be totally fine with that, and that would alleviate these issues because we would obviously get all the new sparkings for the rest of time. So I would like that. That would fix the issue. Now, in the case that this doesn't happen and Bandai retain their stature as a company that wants to make money, okay? And the mission statement is, let's make a cool game that people spend money on, then the next best thing, other than free Chrono Crystals for the rest of time, would be to get increased level limits. Increase the level cap. Basically make it so we can get Super Soul 3s and sort of class up units to level 1500. I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I don't know when it's going to happen if it happens. I don't know if it's going to happen within the time frame that we need to have it in before the end of this event, but I do think if we get it next week, which is something people are actually saying is possible, then we definitely have this entire issue resolved, because we're going to be able to get those crazy power gains from leveling up our characters through another class up. So look for that content being added hopefully in the near future. But otherwise, guys, if you get lucky on the Legends Rising banner, you're going to be able to take out EX5 and EX6, but otherwise it's going to be pretty ridiculously difficult to do, if even possible in the beginning. So I don't know. What's your opinions on this, guys? Do you think it's kind of ridiculous? Do you think they're just trying to figure out the balance for things and they're going to sort of dial things down? Or is it going to get even more ridiculous, more over the top? The power level is going to be insane. You're going to have to spend a ton of money to get whatever the new thing is from the banner to actually complete the missions and the events. Let me know what you think. But otherwise, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this video. Now, that said, we've got 2 YOLO summons to do, so we might as well just go ahead and knock those out today. See what they give us. If we could get one more sparking from one of these puppies, I'd be so happy. Even though, again, we did really solid yesterday, so I really can't complain that much if we don't get anything good out of these. That said, I will take Ginyu Force. I will take any sparking. I will take any extreme. It's not looking great for us, admittedly, at the moment. If we could... nope.
Can't lose this.
That's not the Kid Gohan we're looking for, guys. That is not the one we want, unfortunately. Let's roll on into our Legends Rising summon. Game, give me something good, please. No pods. And... oh, Super Saiyan. Okay, Goku. Okay, give me something good. Oh, we're getting beat up as Super Saiyan. Okay, this takes us down a notch. But we've got... okay, what is this? Guaranteed Extreme? Or is it likely Extreme possible? Because I know blue and gold is guaranteed Extreme. So obviously we're not guaranteed just yet. It's going to blow up in the middle. I'm thinking this is an Extreme, guys. Yeah. All right. We got the Extreme Vegeta, the brand new one that just came out with this banner. Actually, very happy about that one. We're going to go ahead and show it off real quick. It's a red one, melee type, so the strike attack is going to be higher than blast attack by a very significant margin. Critical is going to be Key Restore is very mediocre. It's going to have 2 Strike Arts cards, which is actually fantastic. I'm very happy about that. The main reason being that a lot of these cards that have a decent amount of power for one arts is going to be favoring the other arts as far as the cards that they hold. So in the case of, for instance, Broly, he's going to hold 2 Blast Arts cards because that's what they do. That's how they balance, you know? So in this case, we've got Vegeta, Extreme, Red, and he's also going to have a decent strike attack with 2 Strike Arts cards. Big Bang attack, very cool stuff. Critical rate goes up for 15 timer counts, so that's very solid. 15% to critical damage for 30 timer counts for unlock key. That's not bad either. Regain Pride, causing enemy to receive more strike damage by 35% for 15 timer counts. Pretty decent as well. And then red base strike attack and defense during battle buff for Z ability. Really solid here. Getting 2 buffs at once, an offense and defense buff. At the same time, it's strike attack. It is his relevant stat, okay? Which is unheard of, again, for this game. I'm actually very shocked at this point that that's something that they decided to do. So very excited about that. And then cover strike attack up 15% to strike damage inflicted for 20 timer counts when changing cover. Great, awesome, very happy. This is awesome to hear. So really overall a fantastic unit. Even though I don't think he's going to have the best stats in the game, it's still pretty freaking good. Okay, guys, so you're going to want to go ahead and use this dude if you get him. If you have other, you know, basically red buffing characters and in the future a mono red element team, that's going to be a really great option for you. So check into it is all I'm saying. But otherwise, guys, that's going to be about it for this one. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, let me know what you think about this Raditz event. I think it's a little ridiculous, a little bit over the top. The time investment for specifically those equipment missions involved is hours and hours and hours and hours, literally just for those. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a little bit impossible for most people to get those ones done. And hopefully we either see a level cap increase in the next week or we see them tone down on those missions. But otherwise, have a fantastic day. If you have any ideas for future Dragon Ball Legends video, drop them down in the comment section below. And until the next one, guys, peace.